About a week ago, a YouTuber by the name of Astral Spiff set out to become the fastest Blacklisted speedrunner in all of FNAF 6, and he did with the time of 48 minutes, 41 seconds, and 730 milliseconds. But I was confused when I watched this run and realized that there was a lot of time save here. And when I realized that even this run was a little bit too hard for me, I decided, you know what? I think I can make this faster by breaking the game, actually analyzing the code despite the fact that I can't decompile the game, and, you know, figure out a way around most of the time loss. And I did. Welcome to Framelocked. After doing a lot of glitch hunting and actually figuring out how the code works, I am very able to beat this run, the world record run. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Spam enter. Yes, thank you. Okay. This part's important. I should get it done in like 30 seconds. And
Let's see how much cash you had left over after
Probably
purchasing your
more
franchise
than 30
package.
Seconds, but,
Great. That should be more than enough. Now let's get started. On your left are your product catalogs. You can unlock more expensive catalogs.
If you upgrade your pizzeria, you get more money.
Your restaurant
at the end
is
of the
now
night.
Officially open.
By like a lot.
Awesome. That doesn't mean your job is finished, however.
Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, look away. Okay, so that was a good time. I have a lot of time saves throughout the night, so I should be good to go. So I'm looking away for a very good reason. There obviously aren't any animatronics on the first night, or the second, third, fourth, or fifth night. But we'll talk about that in a second. I'm looking away for a very good reason. That's because of ads. Ads can interrupt this, but ads are very important for this run, so you kind of have to look away and then look at it, so it doesn't interrupt a task. Also, this strategy avoids ads for some reason. I don't know how ads are coded, but I learned a lot about different aspects of this game that were actually very, very interesting. Okay, thank you. Like, for instance, this. That probably would have played in the middle of what I was doing. And now I can just stare at the computer screen. It doesn't really matter. I am going to have to figure out which equipment I actually need to buy. Of course, for the last night, I'm going to want to buy all the equipment I can. And also, not for the reason you think. It's mainly just to save time and stuff like that. And for the animatronic in the event. Oh, yeah, animatronic. 1. There's only going to be 1. I'll get to it when I get to it. I kind of want it to be a big reveal thing because, you know, I'm just flair for the dramatic, I guess. I have no idea. Yep, I know. Okay, this is kind of important too. You need to have good movement here. Yep, throw back. If Henry starts talking... Yeah. If Henry starts talking, he will make you stuck for all of the things. So you need to skip before Henry starts talking. Okay, that's pretty good. It's important to have a bigger restaurant today, just because you usually lose money if you don't. 205, make 705, perfect. 5? Yo, okay, this is gonna be a good run. I can already tell. It's safe to buy this, it is safe to buy this. As your liability, I can buy that. I forgot to check, okay, none of them are marked down, that's fine. I can buy this. Now you're thinking, why in the world would you buy that? That doesn't make any sense. It does make sense, because you don't want to have passive liability, you only want to have active liability. Liability is a very interesting thing. It took me a bit to figure out how it actually worked, but once I figured it out, it made sense. The chances of you getting sued tonight are 2% if you have 1 liability, I think. Emphasis on I think, I don't really know. But 1 liability is 2%. And if you get up to 50 liability, it's 100%. And it's 2% for each possible lawsuit. And there are 3 possible lawsuits a day, so it's 2% for one, 2% for the other, 2% for the next one. Now, again, I don't 100% know how that works. So, that's kind of worth mentioning. But, it's also, I think it's a little bit more than 2%. I think it's probably something like 5%. But, 50 liability is important anyhow. I would have to actually do some testing and look at RNG and all that other stuff. But the same law goes for animatronics when you buy a not good quality item, a markdown item, or just when you start the night. If you have liability, it will roll the, let's say, 2% or 5% if you have one liability for each animatronic. So it's 2% for one, 2% for two, 2% for three, 2% for four. And the game will add the animatronic onto its little text file that controls everything. If you don't know, there's a text file that controls everything. Obviously, I'm not going to use it because it requires me to, like, click out of the game and stuff like that, and also it's probably against the rules. If it isn't now, then it's going to be. So this text file adds things. Doesn't take away, but it does add, and it edits a few variables if they're not already there. If an animatronic is in the vent, it doesn't feel the need to change anything. If the animatronic isn't in a vent, then it just won't add the item, which is fine and stuff. It's just, the important thing is that the file doesn't get added to. So once it rolls the liability, that's it. You have that animatronic forever. There's nothing you can do about it. And if you have 50, there is a 100% chance of all your animatronics being in vents, and a 100% chance of getting sued. No. No again. Hate the health and safety items. For pretty obvious reasons. I think it's worth buying him. Not worth buying Pig Patch or anything else. Oh, that ended up being perfect. Okay, cool. We're gonna place that, we're gonna place that. And then pick that back up, and then place Hippo. Get the sponsorship. Okay. This ended up being a really good idea, so I'm kind of glad about that. Getting the Faz rating just so I can buy stuff later on. I don't need to buy anything right now, I don't think. So I haven't 100% established the route yet, but I'm getting there, I usually buy one animatronic just because its risk is usually 1 or 2. And because of that, it's kind of... Oh, sorry, I have to listen for that small audio cue before I turn around. It's very important that I do that, and I keep forgetting. But there's a lot of just tiny little optimizations that I do that are very important to note and could help speedruns in the future as well. But mainly like speedruns with ads and stuff. Also, big shout out to Spiff, Astral Spiff, current world record holder. He's probably he is one of the reasons I'm doing YouTube now. I found his content very entertaining and was like, hey, I could do that. And of course I'm not going to be a Spiff clone, but I really like his content. You guys should go follow him. Subscribe. Also subscribe to me, that would be appreciated. I watch his clown video pretty much every day, because I am insane, and I'm not afraid to admit it. But yeah, Fruit Punch for everyone. Yeah. Fun fact about the Fruit Punch clown, if you do it enough times, he will do a different voice line that is actually very dark. Almost don't want to say it for the people who, you know, want to hear it while Spiff is streaming, so... Ooh, yes, hello. Even though that's not a very good markdown item to buy, as it is, it's still worth buying. Markdown, Turtle Clown, okay. I think I usually... Oh, yeah, I usually buy the stage and shit. Okay. Forgot about that. Egg Baby's marked down. Cool. You are marked down. That's kind of important. Yeah. Actually, I'll playtest it just real quick. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. $200. Sweet. That was fast. I usually wouldn't play a minigame in this run, but it feels a little required because of this thing. But other than that, not really important. I could have bought Lefty, but it would have made Knights a little bit more annoying, so I don't want to do that. The nights, the reason why this run is so optimized is because the nights are better. Good, probably gonna get to the last night around 20 minutes, which is exactly where I want it to be. Probably hit nights at around 23 minutes and the run at 26. Which would be a personal best, definitely. Which would be world record, definitely. Shoot. Not the best RNG on this run. I could buy trash in the gang, but I could also just not. So, you place that for the extra 100. I've been doing research into different FAS ratings for a run I call Perfect Percent, which is trying to get the highest score possible. And it's actually impossible, and by impossible, I mean 50-20 mode impossible. Insanely hard, insanely difficult, and I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but I'm going to make a full rundown as my next video. But basically, the clown is not the best source of income, and probably what it's going to be is a highest percent run, where even though you can get the highest possible score, it is technically possible. It's also impossible. It's almost impossible, so a lot of people for a while will just increase their high score. Of course, it's on speedrun, it's whoever has the best time and the best score with that time. It's very difficult because it involves the gravity thing, and the gravity thing is calling it a bullet hell is an understatement, because it's legitimately almost impossible. So, yeah. It's, you have to do all of it, you have to get all the things, and you get $3,500 worth of points. Thank you. Okay, 2 ads in a row. As weird as it is, it kind of saves time, so whatever. Hey, entering the last day at just over 20 minutes, that's pretty good. And now we're gonna do the weird thing of doing this. Because this writes the file. Oh, I forgot to do the other thing. It's fine. I'm not going to say what it is, but, so, it's fine. Okay, so the important thing here is that right now, it saves our liability. It does all the rolls, and there's a 0% chance of any of them entering my pizzeria. With the exception of Lefty, I may have just lost valuable time, but it's fine. So right now, all you need to do is buy the equipment and die as fast as possible. May have lost a little bit of time because I could have just died to Lefty, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It's only like 20 seconds, 30 seconds of time loss. But anyways, the game is programmed so if you die, it does not save the file again, because then it would have to re-roll the animatronics, and if it re-rolled the animatronics, then it would just fill the text page, and if you kept dying a lot, that would increase its file size, albeit only a few kilobytes, but it's a very better way of doing it. So it's important to die there. So now, the only animatronic you have is Lefty. And place you down, obviously. Place you. There was only a 1. I think. That's fine. Risk 17. I think we'll make up for it. Oh yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna make up for it. That one. Okay, so we need 2 more animatronics. Perfect! And by perfect, I mean literally perfect. We don't need anything else. This is it. This is done. This is... Oh my gosh, this time. Okay, so Lefty is in our vents now. That's fine. Everything is fine. The game also saves the fact that I bought the equipment. Lefty usually starts over here. Oh, audio. Thank you. Oh, okay, you're over there now. So, the way that Lefty works is that just as long as you don't have much noise, you're fine. Okay. Yep. Might be dead. I'm fine. Thank you. Over here. You're fine. So, if you look at the vent, you're fine. But if you're not looking at the vent, you want to cause zero noise. So you turn the fan off, look back, and then turn it back on. Lefty is a very easy animatronic to understand and to deal with. Unless that happens. Where are you? And Lefty can also change sides every once in a while, so it's very important to, there we go, to make sure. Anyways, we go back over here. X. Lefty is very easily distracted by audio lures. Oh, I forgot to turn the fan off. It's fine, though. I just need to remember to get into the habit of it. Okay. And this is loud stuff. When testing, this does perfectly fine. This is perfectly fine. Okay. Oop. Forgot to turn the fan off. Oh, no. That's fine, though. Shoot. Lefty's moving around a lot. I'm probably gonna have to check which side. Shoot. Okay, you're here. Good. I'm gonna keep the fan off while I'm doing a louder task. Okay, back. Oh, yeah. I can turn the fan back on now. Pretty sure that task is done. Yep. Just messed that up. It's fine. A little hard to hear. That was it. Okay. We're good. Wow, that was a lot better than my last time. Like, solid 2 minutes. 26:42. Oh my gosh. There's some small improvements.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
By some miracle, you've completed a full week on the job. Here
That's
at Fazbear
insane.
Entertainment, we encourage a healthy
Risk equals
spirit of
profit.
entrepreneurship, which sometimes means taking risks. But you took it a step further. You were reckless and borderline criminally negligent in almost every decision that you made.
So
much so that
world
you've been deemed
record,
a liability
48
hazard,
minutes
even for us.
and 41
We'll mail
seconds.
you your final paycheck,
Not anymore.
minus the costs of wiping the
Spiff,
security footage.
change the title of your video.
Of your employment from our file.
I am
feel
the
like
best
blacklisted
runner
Take this blacklist certificate.
in all of
You'll
FNAF
be lucky
6
to
history.
ever find
Or,
employment
well,
in
for
this
right
town
now.
again.
I'm sure someone will
Now
come
take
through and
care.
beat it. Anyways, there are obviously some time saves and some different things. Hey, that's the score I had last time. Like, for my last run that I beat. That was the exact same Faz rating. So, anyways, 26 minutes, 42 seconds. So, that is the run. That's all I did. That's all I had to do. That's, I made it a lot easier for myself. Made sure that there were 0 animatronics on the last day. Didn't salvage any one of them. Made sure to optimize all of my money so I could buy things at the end. All of the ads kind of messed me up just a little bit. But they ended up being very important in the long run. Everything. Even the first ad. The first ad gave me enough money to upgrade my place, which increased the number of people coming in. I think I'm going to revise that because on the first day that doesn't matter all too much, so I might do that on the second day instead. The health and safety thing, very important. The first health and safety thing is very important. Makes you have to rely on RNG just a little bit more. But I ended up actually getting the perfect liability run. So, because that was 53 in total, or actually it was just 50 in total. And getting rid of the original 3. And getting rid of the original 3, meaning any markdown items does not have an animatronic in it, period, because you have 0 liability. And that's something I found. Every single thing has a warning that something might be inside. But that's only true because of the liability rating. If you have 50 liability at the end of the night, that means all of the animatronics are going to be there. But if you make it so it writes the file and it reads that you die, so it doesn't write the file again. Perfectly fine. So, Blacklisted. And all I did was get the mediocre melodies, which is worth noting as well. I didn't spend time getting anything else. So, that run was insanely optimized. There were 2 or 3 things I could have done better, but with the RNG I've gotten, I think I'm just gonna take the 2642. So, yeah. Bye.